don't hear the matter. I be you not get that. As we dey on top the matter, now we hear another matter.
So hello guys and welcome to my channel. So in today's video is about Just James and Lily Petals. So if you don't know who they are, I've made video about them in the past, about 2 months ago, a month and now. Now the lady is a Korean lady and the guy is a Kenyan man, an African man. They were both married before but now divorced, and they had 2 kids together. And the thing here is that there are a lot of things that have been playing out that, I just said, let me make this video. Because personally, when they divorced, I made video about them, like I said my opinion, I moved on. One thing with me, I don't like, dwelling in a bad thing when marriage breaks, especially marriage, okay? Because marriage is a divine, call, is a divine connection, as in, is one institution God instituted by himself. So when I see it breaks my heart. But if it's another thing, I can make about 5 or 10 videos out of that. This is me. But today, there are a lot of things I want us to learn from these 2 couples. But before we go into it, if you're new to my channel, hello. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notification bell. That will be notified anytime I drop any new video. If you're a subscriber, my people, you guys are the best. Thank you guys for your support. I don't take them for granted. Thank you guys. I pray that the good Lord will bless and enlarge your scope. More money to your pocket in Jesus' name. So guys, grab your popcorn. Let's dive into today's video. So there are things that, I want to talk about in this video. So these 2 people, like I said, they were once married and they, when they are separate ways now, they are divorced, they are no longer together. Let's look at beautiful couples together. In fact, I don't even want to go there. That's one thing I don't like making a video about divorced people, because, as in, I don't know. But things that I want to talk about here is that, 1, Just James and Lily Petals, marriage be by fire by force, so you understand. Even though I love marriage, but what I love is good marriage. Since you guys have realized that and moved on your separate ways, these petty things you guys are playing, messy things, all these things you are doing on social media, on your social media handles, YouTube, my dear, is uncalled for. It's uncalled for. Especially you, James. Yes, I'm going to speak to you, James. I'm not saying that Lily Petal is, a saint or should be exonerated. There are, couple ways I know that she has forehand, she did what she's supposed to not do. But when it comes to a man, what example are you, setting out as a man that's supposed to be the head? Even while divorced, you are still the head of those kids. Like when it comes to kids' life, okay? I know that 2 of you are co-parenting, trying to bring in your best, but you're not doing your best, frankly speaking. Now, what am I saying? When these 2 people, when they're separate ways, when they newly divorced each other, there's one thing I always expect from a woman that, divorce, is always to play a pity party, right? Because women, we're emotional beings, it's easy to draw attention to ourselves, to draw people to, start, liking and believing what we said. But one thing I so much love about this lady, Lily Petals, is that she never did that. Yeah, she never did all these pity party kind of things that people used to do, trying to paint the other party black. No. Now, in her words, and I spoke, she said that both of them contributed to their, marriage crisis. Both of them contributed to their divorce. It was not entirely her fault, and it was not entirely, her ex's fault. And to me, this is a rational thought. This is the national stuff for you to, it's the best thing you can say, okay? Because take it or leave it. Even if it's the woman that contributed to the divorce, you can't tell me that the man is perfect, okay? You can't tell me that he is a saint. There are lots of things he might have done, and that is normal. He's a human being. Now, I was expecting this lady to come out and start painting this guy black, knowing that he's a black man, maybe, looking at the 2 tribes, different, races. But she never did. Okay? She never did, and that is kind of got me credit for her. Now, let me point out where I don't like Lily. What she did was where she put out her child emotions out here, while the girl was crying, looking for their dad, crying that the dad has left them to, Kenya, because the guy is from Kenya. He abandoned them. Personally, I think that is, too much exposure of privacy, of the girl's privacy. Again, that side, I think that she should, be mindful of what she put out in terms of the kids' emotions, so that in the future, these kids will not, will not start disliking what you put out about them. That is all. Now, coming to this guy, hey, my brother, your own weak meal. I don't know. They say you are coming out with receipts. I watched all the videos. I used to watch their videos and just move on. But to me, that's not receipts. That is you washing your dirty linens outside here. There's no marriage without a problem. Even those ones you see that are not divorced yet, that are still, up to 30 years, still counting. There was a time in their marriage, or even where times they feel like going their separate ways, but something kept them. Now, what I'm trying to say is that you don't wash your dirty linens outside here, especially when you have kids to protect. You have the kids, future to protect. You might be doing it thinking that you are trying to disgrace or bring some shames on your wife. But my brother, take it or leave it. There is something that have, brought both of you together. There's something that have connected both of you, even though you have went your separate ways. But there is a product of that connection, that is kids. Those kids, you owe them even your own privacy and their privacy. Take it or leave it. Some people will say he has his life to live. The mother has her own life to live. The kids, they will still grow up and things will be fine. Now lie. See, there's some legacy our parents leave for us today that we the kids are enjoying, and there are some things they did that are still affecting your life. Take it or leave it. Now, coming to Lily Petals, like she has moved on, she has her boyfriend now. It's not something you should start coming out to tell her. See, bros, you have your life, she has her life. You guys have your separate life now. All these things you're doing on YouTube, if I'm in her shoe, I will do more of those things to pepper you, because you cannot control her at this point. You cannot tell her how to do. You are not the first to go, your separate ways. You are not the first to find yourself in this. But at least consider your children while doing all these things. They can use it against your children, their peers, their friends, but while in the school, anywhere. These kids, they might not be able to tell you what they are passing through themselves. So be very careful. You are a man, and man up as a man, and stand as a man. Leave Lily Petals and her boyfriend. Leave her with Chris alone. It's not that must you must be with her. Just accept that the relationship is over. I think the problem is that you have not accepted that this relationship is over. It's still a shock to you. My brother, just move on, okay? My African brother, move on. It is over. It's not that much you will remember yourself in that relationship. Find love. And you say you have a girlfriend. I think you're just saying all these things just for saying sake, for social media sake. Because if you have a girlfriend, you be focused on your girlfriend. Your time will be taken. Like you have a lot to do with your girlfriend than, coming out to do all these things with about Lily Petals. Leave her alone. She is happy where she is. I still maintain that Just Jane should just, delete those videos, apologize to her kids, and move on. Because take it or leave it, in 10 years to come, those kids will not like those things you talk about their mom. So guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.